Dear friends, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten Me. Today, we delve into the Turing test's challenge to artificial intelligence, explore common pitfalls in aligning revenue goals with strategic planning, and discuss scaling agile methodologies for organizational growth. Join us as we navigate these insightful discussions tailored just for you. What exactly is the Turing test, and can a machine genuinely pass it? Today, we delve into the intriguing world of AI and explore the boundaries that separate human intelligence from that of machines. The Turing test, a concept introduced by Alan Turing in 1950, proposes a simple yet profound question: can machines think? At its core, the Turing test is an attempt to measure a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior indistinguishable from that of a human. If a machine can engage in a conversation with a human without the human realizing they are interacting with a machine, it is said to have passed the Turing test. But the implications of such a test are far-reaching, touching upon the very essence of what it means to think and be intelligent. Alan Turing, a mathematician and computing pioneer, conceptualized this test amidst his groundbreaking work in computer science. Turing's fascination with AI was partly fueled by his contributions to breaking coded German messages during World War II, showcasing early instances of machines performing tasks that required a certain level of intelligence. As we fast forward to the present day, the Turing test remains a benchmark for AI development, despite its simplicity. Advances in technology have brought us machines that can translate languages instantaneously, robots that clean homes, and even chatbots that mimic human conversations. Yet, the question remains, can these machines truly think? Critics argue that while a computer might be programmed to mimic thinking, it lacks a mind of its own. The complexity of human thought, they claim, cannot be reduced to mere code. This criticism points to an essential distinction between processing information and possessing consciousness or self-awareness. The history of the Turing test is dotted with intriguing attempts to blur the lines between human and machine intelligence. Take, for instance, Eliza and Parry, early chatbots that managed to fool humans into believing they were conversing with another person. In the case of Parry, even psychiatrists struggled to distinguish between transcripts of conversations with real patients and those with the chatbot. Yet, these instances did not fully satisfy the criteria of the Turing test, as critics were quick to point out. The Turing test has evolved over the years, with modern interpretations involving multiple judges and longer conversations. Competitions like the Loebner Prize have sought to crown the most convincing AI, with chatbots like Eugene Goostman achieving notable success by convincing a portion of judges of its humanity. Yet the question of whether any machine has truly passed the Turing test remains a matter of debate. Google Duplex's demonstration of making phone calls to schedule appointments raised eyebrows and reignited discussions about the capabilities of AI. However, critics argue that such interactions, while impressive, do not constitute a true passing of the Turing test. The Turing test has spawned various offshoots and adaptations, each aiming to refine the criteria for assessing machine intelligence. From the reverse Turing test, which flips the script by having humans try to convince machines of their humanity, to the Lovelace test 2.0, which examines a machine's ability to create art, these variations strive to capture different aspects of intelligence. Despite its limitations, the Turing test has endured as a thought-provoking challenge in the realm of AI. It compels us to consider not only the technical capabilities of machines, but also the nature of intelligence itself. As technology continues to advance, the Turing test and its variations offer a lens through which to examine the evolving relationship between humans and machines. In conclusion, the Turing test serves as a fascinating exploration of the boundaries of AI. While it may not provide definitive answers, it sparks critical conversations about what it means to think and whether machines can ever truly replicate the depth and complexity of human intelligence. As AI continues to advance, the Turing test remains a valuable tool for understanding the potential and limitations of machines in mimicking the human mind. And now, pivot our discussion towards learn entrepreneurship. Why do companies often mistake revenue goals for strategies, and how can they effectively distinguish between the two to achieve sustainable growth? In the world of business, especially during the annual planning season, companies of all sizes are tempted to focus intensely on setting financial targets. They lock down on commitments and predict revenue with a precision that often overlooks the unpredictability of the market. It's crucial to understand that while setting revenue goals is important, it's not a strategy. Strategies are about the how we plan to achieve these financial milestones through actionable and thoughtful approaches. Take, for instance, a company aiming for a 35% year-over-year growth, targeting 40 million euros in annual revenue with a margin greater than 55%, all while requiring less than 15 million euros in incremental investment. These are ambitious goals, but without a clear strategy, they're akin to shooting arrows in the dark. Strategies require a company to make critical choices and to focus on a few areas where they can excel and differentiate themselves from competitors. For example, could the company expand into new geographic markets, or could it innovate by adding AI capabilities to their product to create a unique selling proposition? Each of these paths requires different resources, competencies, and organizational changes. One common pitfall is that departments within a company often wait for others to make the first move. Marketing waits on sales to define target segments, while product development waits on finance for budget allocations. This deadlock can be paralyzing and often stems from a misunderstanding of what a strategy truly entails. It's not merely about setting goals, but about making interconnected decisions across all departments that align with a coherent plan to achieve those goals. An effective strategy requires cross-functional thinking and collaboration. Consider the example of a company contemplating expansion into the North American market. This isn't just a task for the sales team, but involves product adjustments like regulatory compliance and language support, marketing campaigns tailored to a new audience, and perhaps even changes in the support structure to accommodate different time zones. Similarly, venturing into AI to enhance a product isn't merely a technical challenge, but involves hiring the right talent, sourcing clean training data, and potentially rethinking the product marketing strategy. The role of the Chief Product Officer, CPO, or Head of Product is crucial in these discussions. Despite often having the smallest team, they possess a comprehensive understanding of the business from end to end. They can spearhead the strategic planning process by laying out various scenarios, each with its own set of assumptions and revenue potentials. This proactive approach helps in moving the conversation from vague financial targets to specific strategic initiatives. It's essential to remember, however, that these strategic discussions are based on assumptions and educated guesses about the future. The key is to remain agile and adaptable, acknowledging that no plan is set in stone. A strategy is a living document that must evolve in response to new information and market conditions. In conclusion, setting revenue targets without a backing strategy is like setting sail without a compass. While the destination is clear, the path to get there is not. A well-crafted strategy considers the capabilities of the organization, the competitive landscape, and the needs of the market. It's about making tough choices, committing resources to a few selected areas, and ensuring alignment across the organization. This is the essence of strategic planning, and it's what separates the companies that merely set ambitious goals from those that achieve them. Now let's explore how scaling agile methodologies presents its own set of challenges for organizations looking to maintain agility while growing. Welcome to today's episode, where we dive into the fascinating world of Agile and the journey of scaling it across organizations. The main question we're exploring today is, What should leaders keep in mind as they scale Agile within their organizations? As we unravel this topic, we'll look into real-world examples and discuss the nuances of implementing Agile on a large scale, drawing insights from successful cases like Amazon. Scaling Agile is no small feat. It introduces new challenges, including the emergence of interdependencies and complexities that mirror the structural challenges of the organization itself. This transformation journey requires a delicate balance between maintaining agility and managing the growth of teams and processes. Amazon, a pioneer in scaling Agile, introduced the concept of two pizza teams to maintain agility in software development. These teams are small enough to be fed with two pizzas, symbolizing the importance of keeping teams lean to foster quick decision-making and innovation. However, as the number of these teams grows, organizations like Amazon have faced challenges such as bureaucracy and rising overhead costs. To manage this, Amazon established a unique balance between standards and autonomy, allowing teams the freedom to develop products that interoperate with the core platform business. This approach emphasizes the significance of developing a common set of development standards to ensure interoperability across teams while allowing them to operate independently. Another challenge in scaling Agile is the potential loss of the bigger picture due to the focus on short-term sprint cycles. Organizations might find themselves caught in a loop of continuous improvement at the expense of overlooking larger shifts in markets and customer needs. Amazon's working backwards approach is a noteworthy solution to this challenge. Teams start with a fully realized vision of a proposed product, gain stakeholder buy-in, and then proceed with code writing and product assembly, ensuring that long-term goals are not overshadowed by short-term achievements. However, the journey doesn't stop at overcoming these challenges. As Agile scales, it's crucial to remember that not every process or problem requires an Agile solution. Leaders must discern whether their organization truly needs Agile or if it's merely a case of shiny object syndrome. Starting small with a passionate lighthouse team can help incubate what works and doesn't, gradually scaling up based on learnings and successes. Success metrics also play a critical role in scaling Agile. Traditional KPIs might not fully capture the essence of Agile transformations. Transitioning to metrics that describe value outcomes and meaning can help align work processes with Agile principles. However, translating these metrics into terms that outside stakeholders can understand poses a risk of making trade-offs between organizational and product benefits. Understanding that Agile is a journey, not a destination, is vital. Agile organizations are learning organizations that encourage fast failure and faster recovery. The permission for Agile teams to fail is crucial for fostering a culture of continuous improvement and innovation. Agile's effectiveness depends on leadership's ability to adapt to its needs, tailoring its application to the organization's and individual teams' unique cultures. In conclusion, scaling Agile is a complex but rewarding journey. By maintaining a balance between autonomy and standards, focusing on long-term visions, starting small, defining success metrics appropriately, and embracing Agile as an ongoing journey, organizations can navigate the challenges of scaling Agile. Leaders who adapt and learn, allowing their teams the freedom to innovate within a structured framework, can unlock the full potential of Agile, driving their organizations to new heights of success and agility. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the Enlight Me app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the Enlight Me app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.